He's an up-and-coming singer-songwriter from Sioux Falls who is on a mission to create a sound all his own and hoping to hit the big time. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Don Jorgensen introduces us to the artist who is simply known as Denham.
I will never break.
His name is Denham McDermott.
Sit back and fade.
But on stage, he goes strictly just by Denham.
I play.
Denham writes and sings most of his own original music in almost every genre.
Don't be cold.
I have country songs, I have rock songs, I have, hip hop songs, I have jazz songs, I have electronic music songs.
Denham says while he can sing just about anything, he is hoping to cross that line between country and rock. And the place to do that, he says, is in Nashville.
That blurred line is actually it's kind of came into the picture because a lot of the industry is leaving LA and it's leaving New York and they're finding a different place to live at. And it's kind of like blending into places like Nashville and like Austin, Texas and stuff. And so I feel like it's a good opportunity for me to get in and introduce something new, like a new kind of voice and a new kind of sound in there.
Denham grew up in Aberdeen and always knew he had a gift. But he moved to Sioux Falls because as he got older, he had bigger dreams.
I feel like any musician, there comes a moment in time where you find your bond or your love with music.
That moment came at a time when he was feeling a little down. So he grabbed his guitar and wrote his first song called Shut Up.
I had been making music before that for a few years and stuff, but when that moment hit was the moment I really was like, this is what I meant to do.
When he's not touring or performing locally, Denham spends a lot of his time here at his recording studio, writing and recording songs. So who does he think he sounds like?
I love this question, and I hate it at the same time because it's tough because it's like I try to just be as me as possible. And I love the fact that when people hear my music, they can't really say I sound like somebody else, They're like, you just sound like you.
And that you, or unique sound, is why he thinks he might have a chance in Nashville.
I've played in over half the states in America, and I've been in a lot of different cities, and nothing quite felt like home like that city did to me.
Used to spend my nights down at the barroom.
Something different from a guy in little old South Dakota.
One of the best parts about being from here, when I'm in Nashville and I'm working with everybody, is that they don't really meet anybody from South Dakota. And so a lot of times, I say I'm from here, and they're always kind of they might tease me a little bit, but they always remember.
From reaching for the bottle.
And only time will tell if Denham can deliver.
Too far gone.
Denham hopes to move to Nashville later this summer. To check out some of his music and his upcoming performances, we've attached a link to his website under this story on KELOLAND.com.